Hi, I'm Kelly, and I want to share my Home Alone horror story with you. It happened about a year ago. My mom is a single mother. She's been so ever since we lost dad to a car accident. So now it's just the three of us: my mom, my little brother Dave, and I. Mom is a nurse. Though most of the time she works during the day and evenings, she is home except if there's an emergency at the hospital. One day, I experienced the scariest situation of my life. At least so far, that has been the scariest thing to ever happen to me. One day, after closing from swimming class, Dave and I got home, ate dinner, and it was around 7:30 p.m. when Mom got a call informing about an emergency at the hospital, and that she needed to rush down there. So, I had to stay home with my brother at night until Mom got back. It wasn't a big deal after all. Mom shouldn't be gone for long, I thought. Mom had given us a strict warning not to go out or open the door to anyone except her. She left for the hospital, and I was with my brother in the sitting room watching cartoons. I'm not really a fan of cartoons, so I changed the channel. Dave wasn't happy with it, so he left and sat by the window watching the rain. It was raining heavily. Even the thunderclaps were loud enough to be heard through the shut doors and windows. Suddenly, I noticed Dave was talking to someone outside. I walked to him and saw that he was looking at a man who was in the rain trying to talk to Dave. I opened the window so I could hear what he was saying. He asked us to let him in because of the heavy rain. Dave wanted to help him, but my mom's warnings were ringing in my ears. So I refused. I apologized to the man that I couldn't be of any help and that he should find a place somewhere else. He then walked closer to us and I shut the window with fear and angst both. He looked so rough. I didn't have a good feeling about him. I took Dave and walked back to the TV and turned it back on to the cartoon channel. I didn't want Dave to feel bad, so I sat close to him while we watched the TV together. A few minutes later, we heard a loud sound of banging on the door and a voice outside. It was the same man we met at the window. Both of us were shocked and scared by this. We did not know what to do. Suddenly, he broke the glass of the window and tried to come in. Dave started screaming for help, but the rain was so heavy and the thunder so loud that none of our neighbors could hear him. He then came in through the window and attempted to grab me. I speedily ran up the stairs and was heading towards the attic. Dave was running just behind me. While we ran up the stairs in fear, he tried to follow us, but he tripped and fell. When he was trying to get up, Dave suddenly took Dad's baseball bat, which we always keep by the corner of the stairs, and hit the bat on the man's head. We both ran into the attic. That brave action by Dave really brought us some time to action out. We could have called the police, but the phone was downstairs in the sitting room, and we were stuck in the attic. We knew once the stranger regained himself from the hit, he was gonna come upstairs, and we didn't want to find out what was gonna happen next. As we were planning what to do next, he came up the attic. At that point, I don't know where I get the morale from nor the strength, but I grabbed Dave and jumped out of the attic window. Although jumping out of the attic window was gonna lead us on a large heap of sand just at the backyard of the house, we still jumped out. We ran to the neighboring compound and informed the family there about the situation. They called the police and also came to our house to check. However, by that time, he was gone. The neighbors decided to stay with us till either our mom or the police arrived. About 5 minutes later, the police came. They questioned us to get information about the man. Dave and I were still scared, and not long after, Mom came from the hospital. We told her everything, and she was glad we were safe. Since that day, no matter the emergency, Mom either keeps us at the neighbor's place or she takes us along with her to work. She never left us home alone again. This was my scary Home Alone horror story. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like the story, do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon.